States? Oh, don't see. Good afternoon. Jeffrey, good afternoon. Christine in Minnesota, United States. Oh, it's gonna be early morning, right? Oh, we are going live already. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of my story friends from all around the world. We have friends say good morning, good afternoon, and good morning from US. Good afternoon from Africa, right? And good evening to all Asia time zone. Okay. Happy Monday to everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And as our program normally will start with guided meditation and then be followed by some of meditation talk and sharing tips from our teaching monk. And before ending the program, we will have Q&A session. So you can ask questions, you can share your meditation experiences, and also you can share any comments, any thoughts that we can improve our program as well. All right, I believe everyone are ready. So without further ado, let's palm up together. Today we have Mangra as our teaching one. So I'm so honored and happy to have him here. So let's bow 3 times together. First bow, second bow, and third bow. Welcome, Mangra.
Hello everyone. Welcome everyone come to my story. For this evening, we have to catch up each other again from the last month. Do you remember we have meditated together just past for the few 2 weeks, 2 more weeks, and we have to meet again. So that is the signal we get ready to get into your inner peace when you closing your eye, but not yet. Before you closing your eye, I will invite you all have to remember or remind about the all merit we have made for or about the good deed that we have made it. So every time, every section, when we meditate uh, with every Long Pi, with every week on Monday and Thursday. So you can to find out your mind have to be improving or transformation to be better, because we got the better me model and we got to have to be the best of yourself more and more. But beginning from to take a rest, just not only with your physical body, but including your mind. When you have to take a rest, fully take a rest with your mind to be deeply and silently and be quietly with your inner peace in your body and be peace with when you closing your eye and open your mind. So that is the quote about when we meditate. If you closing the all system uh, for the moment, we can to closing the all thought or thought about the person, people, the animal, or about the object, the thing. No worry and be happy when we close the eye for the few moment. Just only 1 hour, and this 1 hour we make sure we done to something like awareness with yourself with sati and sabai is calm and conscious, and don't worry about the outside world or don't worry about the anything. Just 1 hour, you just left the all thing behind yourself and get into your inner peace, or you can imagine your mind is something like growing like the crystal ball that is instead your mind, and be lighter and clear and clean is something like the circle growth, the circle, the ball, the crystal ball. And we just imagined or something like when when I was child, my master, he was have to teaching me, the one monk, he teaching me to imagine we have the something like the orange and we eat the orange inside. We just eat some food to be like the circle thing, something like the meatball, something like this orange, lemon, or something like we can imagine for and we eat. And when we eat inside, because that's just about the imagination, is not the realistic. So we just eat the original of the ball. So the ball is still to be the circle. It's not something like we already have to yummy, but the ball is still to be circle. And then we imagine that ball is go inside your body and dropping to your stomach and about your navel upside the two finger above the two finger. So that position is called the center of the body. So you can imagine or you can feeling it. You can imagine or you can feeling it with gently and softer and comfortable feeling. Okay, then now when we can to take this feeling, we have to take some food or the orange or the crystal ball. And when we can to hold this thing, don't worry, just something like let them to be stillness with themselves, or something like if you want to take care them about the crystal ball or about the something inside, we just something like washing the baby quietly, done to be loud, and something like carefully. If your mind is completely stillness, completely to be peaceful. So the most important thing is don't wake it up. Don't wake it. Waking this mind is to turning suffering or have to wondering thing. So the way we have to make the mind to be peaceful, we have the technique to recite the mantra, such as we recite the mantra. The wording is Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. And when we have to take do the recite the mantra until your mind completely stillness. So the next step is do nothing and just stand still and be contentment with the all strength inside your body. Okay, now when we preparing and when we ready, I see everyone have the signal is I'm ready, Long P. I'm ready for meditate now. So please everyone, adjusting your body, your posture, which the mostly complete, comfortable. You and use the some few moments to adjusting your body posture until you feel completely comfortable. To make your body, your posture be comfortable and be calm. Softly and gently, closing your eye and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you take a deep breath, you can feeling the breath is touching on your lung with comfortable and flashing air inside your body. Softly and completely comfortable. Stay still, stay calm, and checking your body, scan your body with your feeling from the top of your head to be comfortable and calm. Feeling glad with the every step by step when we take your mind to be still. Bring your mind back to the center of the body. Softly, gently, softly and gently, softly and gently. And then we feeling your face, your eye, your nose, your mouth, down to your neck, to your shoulder, to your arm, to your hand, put on your lap, and to the tip of the toe, to your foot and your feet. Every muscle on your body, every part of muscle of your body. Feeling empty, feeling light, and feeling comfortable. Softly and gently, softly and gently, softly and gently. And be calm and be comfortable. And bring the mind be back at the center of the body. In fact, firstly, if you cannot to feeling your mind be at the center, don't worry. It's okay if you feeling you be comfortable with any position on your body. Then you can to feeling or touching with your mind to be awareness is the comfortable and calm, and take the moment to stand still and be calm and comfort. And free your mind from all kind of thoughts, from all kind of the worry thing, the suffering thing. Stay still, stay comfortable, stay calm. And now, when everyone have to feeling your body and your mind be comfort and be still. And then maybe you can imagine now we have to sitting alone at the somewhere in the universe, some place when you imagine and that make you be comfortable and be still. You can to be still with the mostly comfortable feeling. And when you imagine when you have to sitting alone in the universe, this moment could make you have to stay with yourself, only one person for this moment. Wish out the duty, the mission on your life, your family, or about the relationship with the person. Now you just to be yourself, to observation inside your mind. Whatever will be is will be. Let it be and let it go. Anything and let your mind go with the flow. Be comfortable flow. For the middle way, if we walk with the stillness and comfortable mind, just let your mind to go with the flow. No worry, no suffering. And stay calm and stay still. That is enough. All we want to get for this moment is comfortable and contentment. And let your mind have the fully charge for the all day that we have to working or do the mission on your life. And now we find a way to take the mind to bring back at the center of the body by observation with the visualization is the tool to help yourself to bring your mind. Stay at the center of the body. You can choose the sum object to be the child to make this visualization. May you can choose the picture of the sun or the moon, or the rainbow, the water drop, the mountain, the seaside, the lake, or the signal of the something that make your mind to be comfort and to be clear and clean. So you can to decide with yourself to take this moment to be calm and comfortable. And when we visualization, be watching with your mind, not with your physical eyes, and imagine that image, that object, to still at the center of the body, above, upside your navel to finger, or you can take your hand touching for this for your stomach to feeling that position. You can imagine to bring the mind to stay at the center of the body and allow your mind to be fresh, to be calm and comfortable with every step by step. Stay still, stay calm and comfortable. On the bed of the child, may you can imagine the crystal ball. The crystal ball, it look like the ball is clear and clean and bright. You can looking inside the ball with the empty space. Is nothing inside, just clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright. And now we have to continue to make your mind be more clear and bright, and we purify your mind with to recite the mantra, recite the word of mantra of Samma Arahang, 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 Samma Arahang. When you recite the mantra, silence inside your body, not too loud. Here you can recite with the silence, but if you stay alone, you feel free to speak out loud of the mantra. That may could help the more powerful make your mind be clear. You purify your mind with the wording of the Maharang. Meaning is the way to purify your mind, the way of the purity. And you can do stay still, calm, and comfort. Stay still, calm, comfortable. Stay still and calm, uncomfortable. And clear and bright your mind. With the silence, we meditate for the few moments. Also, you can choosing to do the technique of visualization or the mantra, or take the deep breath until your mind stay peaceful and calm and completely stand still. So that is the signal you can stopping to use the alt technique. If you're feeling painful of your body, don't forcing. You can immediately to change your posture or move your body. Or if you have the suffering, you can to opening your eye for a while and then just continuously to closing your eye and continuously to take a piece with the meditate. Or if you feel you close to sleep, that time you can to let your body have take a rest for the few moments. When it come back for the serenity moment, which your body is fresh again, and you can continue to meditate. So now, please, everyone, have to take time to stay peaceful for the few moments. And now, when your mind is comfortable and calm and clear and already collect all of the positive energy, the kindness energy, before we have to meditation for a while until your mind is fully charging and enough to collect the peaceful and positive energy enough to sharing forward for the humanity, for the each other people, and sharing to the each the all people who live at the same earth to be our friend, living at the same planet. You can imagine for you sharing this kindness energy to keep this truth happiness when we have relaxation, body and your mind. Not important how much we have, but when we have that feeling can fulfill your whole day, your whole years, or your whole life, the meaning of life. And when you found that truth happiness, so you may doesn't want to keep with yourself, but you really want to sharing this energy to the each other people. And starting from yourself with the energy to make yourself to be healthy, to be wealthy, to be comfortable more and more, and be successful for the everything you decide to do in your life and get into to the inner peace to find the true happiness to be completely. And then you make the people, the other people, maybe it's your family, your cousins, your friend, your close friend, or the all people you would like to sharing the happiness moment to them and make them be happy, be healthy, be wealthy, be success for the everything, and be safe for the anything. Be safety from the dangerous thing, from the people, from the anything that could make you have the trouble is disappear. And no unworry, no worrying that every moment in your life is unworry. And sharing this, the lovely kindness that you really realize when we have the suffering and wondering thing or the trouble on your life not good. So we sharing this energy, the message, the true love, loving yourself to make the people have the good energy, the same like you, that you have the happiness and peaceful now. So sharing this energy forward to the you live, the city, the province, the country, and the nearly your country, to the all is the world. Then sharing to the all continent by your compassion. You have take some few moments to sharing, enriching them with a luck and have the good thing to bring inside your mind and everyone. Please everyone take the some few moments to let this peace have to cover around the world. And now we come to the end of this section. Please everyone carefully and slowly to connect with the five sensations with your body and come back to awareness with the outside world and to make your mind to be nearly connect with the all senses and receive the blessing from the venerable สัพเพพุทธาภลปตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนรักขันพันธามิสัพพโสเตทรัตถาสกิตาวิรุณหาพุทธศาสเน อโรคาสุขิตาโหทาสาสพเพหิยติปิสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสธีละวันตุเตสาธุ Okay, so now please everyone up slowly to opening your eyes. Hi everyone. So now, please, Dr. Pam will lead us to take the photo group first.
Thank you so much, Mangla, for such a wonderful session. I really love the meditation guided today, really calm and peaceful, and hopefully everyone had a wonderful experience as well. So this is a time for us sharing our inner peace smile with each other and also with everyone who might watch this later from all around the world. Are you ready? A smile. Just happy. Keep smile. Happy. Some of our friends still opening it. Okay, one more time. Just smile. Happy. Just said done. I think so. Thank you so much. So moving on, we're going to have a Q&A session. So you can type down in the chat box regarding your meditation experiences or question that you would like to ask our teaching monk. May I transition back to Mangla, please?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Pam, and welcome everyone. When you're opening your webcam, is the good for yourself and for me and for everyone, because that is mean we can looking for each other and I can see you emotional before or after meditation. That is the important thing because the wording is good, but when I can to seeing your face, that is the more powerful, and I can to check the feedback from your face without the typing, the wording, but I can know as well what you can feeling before and after, before and after. But now I can checking Bettina. Your face is look like very brightness and happiness. And the good thing is yourself will know with yourself. In Pali word we call the pachatang. Pachatang is the sum. The meaning is you will know with yourself for sure. And nobody don't realize that, but you know with yourself. So I will say congratulations for everyone. And every time when we meditate with Long Pi John or with me or with the other Long Pi, but that is called we have to come to collect the blindness mind, the blindness energy, and just not only some few person, but we have 76%, if not including me and the moderator or not moderator, is about the host. So we have almost 20 more percent. So thank you for everyone. And today, if we don't have the some questions, I have the topic. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Pam. The Pachatang is knowing with yourself. Yes, knowing with yourself. From Elena, thank you for the meditation. Is what good, but the one situation was always in my mind and still is in after the meditation. How can I sort it out? Have the two way. The one is if that feeling is good, is not uncomfortable. So you can to let that feeling to be with you. But if that feeling is not comfortable or something like is something like to interrupt your mind or to have to attack with your emotional, so you can to reset the mind with the opening the eye, or you can to change the transition, or you can to change your posture for the few moment. But if stay still after the meditation, I will invite you have to imagine about the good picture, about something like when we have take the group photo and you can to watching your friend have to smiley or maybe just moving on. Something like we can to move on that feeling. And for me, I likely to recite the mantra, because when I recite the mantra, Samma Arahang, just not about when meditation, but at the daily life when I have to recite the wording of Samma Arahang. The wording could to something like hold my mind or carry my mind to don't thought about the something else. Something like we're changing the focus. If that the feeling is still after the meditation, the way is we choose the way to change the focus. Or if you have the crucible, maybe you can to put that crucible to washing, or you washing the star at the sky, or do the another thing to change the focus. But because I don't really sure what that is, the feeling that you have after the meditate. If I can take some more information, I can to give the more clearer answer. And how you keep your physical body strong if you meditate so many hours a day? How can you handle with your body? Exercise every day, drink the water, and faster sleep, faster sleep, and observation yourself. What the kind of food is good for you? It's not good for the other people, but it's good for you. If your friends say the durian is delicious, but if you eat the durian and that make your body hot or something like to make the feeling cold or get sick. So everyone body is not the same, right? So the mostly important thing about the physical body is your body, your mind, is yourself. For me, is the mostly difficult thing. I get sick a lot. and I shot the diary note to observe myself, and I just check myself. So what that is to make the trouble or something like to make my body get sick or something like when I checking have to check myself after I take some food or I use my body, physical body, take a lot of the working, returning to meditation, returning to closing your eye for the while. It's not important is how many long, but for the few moment, you can calm your mind. You will to stay you healthy back with sati. Sati is mean conscious, all awareness, the mindfulness. And when you know what you should do, what you should eat, what you shouldn't do, you shouldn't eat. Everything is influence for your life and effect for your life. But for myself, three thing is exercise the body and have the good food and more enough the water for the each day. When you're thirsty, you just drinking for the all day, for the whole day. For me, when I meditate, when I thirsty, I immediately to take drink a water. But stay closing my eye, I just feeling the button and I just drink the water. And when I get the painful on my neck or your shoulder, or my shoulder, I just immediately to take the muscle for myself, like this. So I don't forcing to stay painful when meditate, just to be massage for myself. Actually, we have a lot of technique, But when I sharing for my technique, you can adapt with yourself. Is if that technique could help, you can use for free. But if not could help, don't worry about that. From Salmon Opeyemi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much too. It was really amazing. I feel like I was able to focus. Congratulations. And from Omo Bolaji. Another time to forget about everything and focus on myself. I really appreciate this. Congratulations. And from Bettina. So Bettina, my answer is clearly you have some point is not get it. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Thank you. So today we have the few moments at least. So I have the presentation about the topic for this month. We talk about the grateful. So did we have to remember what is the grateful? So when we have to do about itibat. Sorry about that. So today I preparing the topic is something like when we have to meditation with the calm, clear, and kindness. So we have to beginning with the itibasi, grateful. So the firstly is come from beginning with shanta. Shanta is something like when we meditation, the reason why we have meditate, what the reason that can to convince you come to sitting, meditate for the hour. May you have to get the passion to decide yourself. Maybe it's I just want to relax, or I want to preparing my test before we have a test for tomorrow, or maybe just I want to meditate because tomorrow I have the important conference, or we have the important interview. But there's some people I want to alignment. I want to get into the truth, happiness now. So that is my passion. So the Shanta is a heart that want to sit. The reason we want to sit to meditate. So meditation, it doesn't start with wash. It's not really good if we have to force yourself to meditate. You can meditate for a while, but not a long term. So it starts with the interesting that would be glad and that would to make you meditate with happiness, the true happiness. Like a shy curious about a hidden treasure. Something like everything is funny, everything is interesting. If you're boring, you're just boring for a while and then you just come back to do it again, like the children. The innocent mind that could help. So sometimes I often to imagine myself returning to be back like the 8-year-old children and meditate with the funny thing like we play with a toy, not to dropping the crystal ball like the something like the tennis ball. It not like that, but I just watching the crystal ball like a children. Something like interesting about the star or the moon or the sun or the everything when we watching and just don't thought about a lot. So with the logical. So sometimes you can too simple and feeling I want to sit and see something beautiful inside, that to be the good observer and don't to forcing yourself. So Shanta or the passion could help you to decide yourself to make the meditate to be connect with the easier way to make your mind to be still. Something like Shanta could help you before meditation. You can to think about, thought about, imagine about the successful. Something like I can watching the crystal ball, the image that could help your mind be enlightened, or you have to light your mind already. Something like is you have the bigger the crystal ball cover your body. You can imagine that. Something like before you meditate. But when you meditation, you just do the effort, consistency, consistency with the passion, from the passion. But when you meditate, you just don't to stay focused too much with Shanta. You can to dropping that and just to gentle to perseverance. Sometimes the mind is wandering, it's okay. Feel sleepy is okay. But you gently return to center again and again and don't feeling embarrassing if you why is still wondering, why is still suffering, why I have easier to sleepy. You don't embarrassing for yourself, but just reset your mind, opening your eye and close your eye again and do again and again. Return to the center. Like we have to learning riding a bicycle. When you're falling, you get up. When you're falling, get up again. When you're falling a lot, go to hospital. No, no. When you have to falling, you get up with the safety and carefully, and just do it again better, better, and better. And meditation is grow with the soft but steady effort. Okay? And when meditate, closing your eye. The passion could help you have the passion to meditate, but when the passion is already to be the transport to sending you go to the destination is the center of the body. You just don't think about the passion and just go with the consistency. Do it again. Something like if you feel it's not uncomfortable, just reset. Reset. I like this wording in Chinese we call 重新开始. 重新 is something like reset, restart. 开始 is starting. So we can to do it again, renew, restart every time. Don't worry because when you meditation, you can stay with your own world. You can imagine this is your land. Maybe my name is Nopikla land. When I meditation, it's my world. It's my rule. It's my competition with myself, not with other people. And the third is citta, is focusing, focus. So stay with the center of the body. It's about above the upside two finger above from your navel. This is center of the body. When you have focus at the center of the body, you can imagine the placing your mind at the center of your belly, about the two finger above the navel, and let it there like a star or growing up, and stay with it gently, with peace. It is where the mind beginning to settle. It's easy, right? It's easy. So the wording is maybe like easy, but when we try at begin, the everything have a little difficult. But when we do with very professional, it's like really easy. So if you were a cat, you can imagine you were a tiger, right? And someday you will be a dragon. So this is the picture to show us where is the center of the body, the seven base, which is the two finger with above the navel, the home of the mind. When you have to quit from your working or from your studying, from your suffering, worrying, anything, you just go back to your home with the physical. But for the mind, for the mind, every time you will have to let your mind to go home. Okay. And the last thing is vimangsa. Vimangsa is it's not the light it's not likely a last thing, but is the mostly important. But if we don't have chanta, viriya, citta, if we don't have the passion to meditate and we have consistency and focus, you will not have the wise of reflection. The wise reflection is something like we do it again until we be the professional and know that work for you. And you have to certainly and consistency to asking yourself, when did I feel the most peaceful and what helped me get there? There is mean the experience of meditation and learn from your own experience. Every time, every section is the best experience. And the meditation could help to improve not by forcing, but by understanding your inner rhythm. So that is the best thing about meditate. You don't waiting for something for some good experience, but the good experience is when you closing your eye. That is the meaning you have to love yourself, true love yourself. Because we using your physical body, when you try it, you sleeping, you wake up, you flashing, but your mind working 24 hours and uh, no salary. We don't have to pay salary for your mind. What you pay salary for your mind? Watching television? You might still sadly and funny with your series, but when you sleep, you continuously with your dream. So what time you might have the true take a rest, the true lesson for the mind. Meditate is the answer. Meditation is the answer. So when you meditate is the golden time, the golden hour for your mind to go back to that home and to have, yeah, finally I come back to my home, 7 days, and I truly to have take a rest for the realistic. So thank you everyone to listening for the summary. Or when we have to practice your mind until your mind be like a lake, they really calm, and you wondering why my experience is something like be like the lake, really stillness. It's not something like wow, amazing. But did you know when you mind stillness, that is the mostly successful when you meditation, because your mind just want to be still and calm, like this video. This is the video, it's not a picture, but you will realize this the picture because it's very still. But this is the video, okay? So this is the picture of the mind when it's still and calm and beautiful and sabai, comfortable. The summary is itibasi, the grateful. It's not just for the monk because it's the Bollywood. The people will realize that it's for a monk, but no, for everyone, for the every people. It's for the anyone walking to the path inward. A heart that want, a heart that try, and a heart that less, and a heart that learn. So this is the way to meditate. Calm, clear, and kindness for yourself. So the end. Thank you everyone for listening on the Dharma talk tonight.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful topic and very interesting um, topic that you are sharing with all of us. And this is very useful to our meditation practice in our daily. So hope you all are very happy to the session as well. I see a lot of smile. So now this is the time for wrap up the session. May I please invite everyone pay respect to our teaching monk by bowing 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
So wishing everyone by meditation together the merit. May the all merit to blessing you all and to be free from the worry thing, suffering thing, and the dangerous thing, and to be healthy, wealthy, and be happy for the every lifetime, for the whole life. Be successful for everything you decide to do in your life. And when meditate, may you all be easier and quicker to get into the inner peace. turn.
Sadhu. Thank you so much for such a wonderful blessing as always from Bangla. And thank you again for spending your valuable time, sharing your knowledge and guiding us for today. And also everyone who are joining from all around the world. So looking forward to see each other again on coming Thursday. Have a great day, everyone. See you next time. Bye.
See you later.